Long Island City has coming up a long way, and there's a lot of developments here. You can see how developers are trying to integrate architecture within the context of what this used to be. So you see a lot of materiality being used on these elements. You see a lot of bricks, you see a lot of steel, and elements that just brings you back to what Long Island used to be. It used to be mostly warehouses and commercial spaces, and now it has transformed into residential R10, which is one of the highest densities you can get for zoning purposes. And that has made this area that used to be just commercial become alive with residential living.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gotham Point. Right now we are at the South Tower. It has 34 floors, and the North Tower has 57 floors. Now today I'm going to show you luxury elements, all the amenities from studios, the 3-bedroom apartments. Welcome to the first episode. Let's get into it.
South Tower, we have the roof, co-working lounge, pool tables in North Tower. So, and we have also an outside deck. We can check that out. It's really nice.
Oh, it's a secondary deck? I thought this is the only deck.
Well, it's like a ground level deck. Yeah, this is open like pretty much from midnight, from 5 o'clock in the morning to midnight. There's yoga here. Every Sunday there's free classes of yoga. It's a very active. They do events here. Like every once a month they throw an event, whether it's like wine by the roof or beer or just hanging out. So members of the community get to know each other.
That's pretty cool.
So it's a very active community, and it feels like everyone kind of starts to know each other pretty quick. And it's a diverse community. You got all ages, all backgrounds, all professions. So it's a good mixture of people here.
It looks amazing, bro. This is incredible.
Right here is like, you'll see art everywhere here, and all these are sorted from local artists. So we're right now at the South Tower. This is more of the lounge area. As you can see on the terrace, you have everything from hammocks, and it connects directly to the water. And then as we go more to this space right here, you're gonna see the co-working space. It's great when you want to get out of your own apartment and just like spread out a little more and change the environment. There's a lot of different options and amenities here for you to like enjoy. As an architect, like I look at things at the space, but also like the ways the space is being arranged and utilized. So you see a lot of furniture. There's more lunches, some other ones a little more like straight up. So it gives you different like opportunities to enjoy the space. So it's not all set up in one way. It just tries to create like different nooks within the space for you to like enjoy. So
definitely.
I love like Monday to Friday to get free coffee. So it's like I wake up in the morning, if I don't feel like making coffee, come out here, cappuccino. It has like 30 different variations. So nice little touch. So let's go check out the outside. And this building is actually Hunters Point South. Plenty of amenity spaces, plenty of areas to sit. You know, from the rooftop to grills to like lounge areas to playrooms. It's really a great place to be.
This is pretty cool, man.
As an architect, I appreciate time alone. I appreciate time to reflect, to rethink, to regroup. New York City is a chaotic city as it is already, and then this place allows me to come back home and regroup and send and get my thoughts together. What I like about exterior, like if you guys gonna see on the aerials, they did a song analysis or soil analysis trajectory, and you're gonna see that the south facade is a little more solid to contradict solar gain, and then the north facade, the solar gain is not so intense. You have more glazings, more open spaces. So the apartments facing south, they feel a little more homey, more enclosed, where the ones facing north or looking towards the east or west,
They're actually open up a little bit more, allowing more natural light. And I think the purpose for that was to minimize the solar gain of the building, therefore like minimizing energy consumption of the building. Primarily, I love the view of my apartment. I'm looking south, so I see everything from Greenpoint all the way to Lower East Side. So that's definitely a great input. And anytime you can like personalize your space and make that your own, and maximize the usage of the space is definitely a good thing. And then there are passive ways to stay sustainable too. Like all the corridors have like smart sensors. So anytime a room is not being utilized, the lights dim down or they will turn off. And that helps with the energy performance of the building. Light sensors of the place, they're actually smart light sensors. So depending on how much natural light will come into the space, the lights would naturally dim or get bright. So that's definitely something that small tweaks like that, like on the long span of the building, makes a difference, you know. So you start thinking about everything from the macro level, providing green roof, solar panels, and just zooming into very micro level elements such as like light controls. And these are things that this is the trend, this is where things are going. It's definitely appreciate incentives like that. Aside from that, there's also like dedicated spaces for the broad community. There's a kayak community room here where like you can go there, rent kayaks for free because it's part of the community, and go take it to the water. I think it does a very good job to like not only promote community within the building, but also through like the entire neighborhood as well. And that's one of like the features I like the most about this building. I think location is key. You know, I work in Midtown Manhattan. It takes me about 25 minutes from here to there, and it's really quick. This is not a location for everybody. If you want to be in the middle of everything, this is not a place for you. You can go to the Lower East Side. You can go to Greenpoint. If you want somewhere where like you can retreat and just kind of like, you know, enjoy more natural environments such as the park and just have more time for yourself, this is more a place for you. Primarily, there are local laws that have been implemented in the recent years in New York. So this has helped achieve green energy or sustainability goals of the city. Nowadays, you cannot build a building without providing either a green roof or solar panels. This building has actually opted to provide green roof. So you're gonna see an amenity roof besides the grills. You also have community gardens. You have green areas, lowering the need for like solar gains on the buildings. That's definitely a way to stay sustainable. The architect tried to evoke these different moments and feelings. So even though we're talking about a big scale unit or apartment units, there's so many moments for you to actually personalize and make yours, and that I think that's what makes great architecture. I think that's the only way to try to aid some of these housing crises that we currently facing, not just here but everywhere. It keeps going vertical. I think due to housing demands of the city is a good place to be, and it's gonna be one of those places that you can call home, I feel.